Hi there, I'm Ben and welcome to my 100% guide for the 8th mission of Darksiders Genesis, the Holdback. In this video I'll show you where all of the collectibles are while finishing the side missions, of which there are 4. Unfortunately none of them reward you with trophies or achievements this time though. The first one is to turn all 5 valves to drain the pool of corrupted water, which leads into Staunch the Flow for finding what lies at the bottom of the lake. Then there's Journey to the centre of the corruption for falling through the drain into the cesspool. The Trickster Door is down there, so we would be doing that anyway. Then finally Exterminator for defeating every Scarab Hulk, of which there are 4. You can see on screen now what we'll be doing during this mission, but I'll also show you where the miscellaneous chests are as well. Timestamps for all collectibles and side missions are in the description below, as always. You will need the Aether Spark for a couple of sections in this mission. If you don't have that yet, just make a note of the collectibles that you'll have to skip and come back to them once you've got the Aether Spark from mission 11. I'll let you know when these sections come up. Right, that's it for the intro, let's get on with it. Okay, here we are at the beginning of the Holdback. This is actually quite a good level. It's a very short one, but there's lots to do and there's some pretty good puzzles, and just better when it's all contained like this. The game feels better, even though there's acid or slime or whatever you want to call it in this level, and that's never nice in games, but I'll let it off this time. So here's the first Boatman's coin. Very obvious one because you have to jump down there. I'm just going to quickly take care of these. I have cut out most fights again, but if they're just quick little ones like that, I've left them in. Come back towards the screen, we're going to find the second coin. So we do have the gauntlet now. Everybody's got that because we got that in the previous mission, so that's nothing to worry about. There are 2 instances where we'll need the Aether Spark. You get that from mission 11, so if you don't have that, just come back later on. There's the second one. Then we're going to get a third one. There's lots of Boatman's coins very early on in this first area. Just move into the front. It's all going to open up. Skip these things. These are horrible things. You can see they run at you and explode and just leave that acid, whatever it is, slime, I don't know. Horrible. You can see there's coins everywhere here. So here's the first in this area, the third one overall. And there's going to be one right on the opposite side, just near the ledge here. I'm just going to skip all that. Just show you on the map. Again, the map is for anybody who is using timestamps. If you are following along, you obviously know exactly where we are. I'm just going to take care of these. I must do it fairly quickly because I've left it in. There we go. Next we're going to do a bit of a puzzle. We're going to use this place quite a few times. Basically you'll be throwing a void bomb into here and then the one below, and then using that bomb down there to open up a bridge, which we will then do a gauntlet smash on the floor, which is going to lift us up to the next level. Sounds simple, right? So this switch, you can't press it obviously because it's in the middle of it. I don't know, I thought I'd missed then but I hadn't. I don't know what happened. Must have hit the enemy as it was sort of spawning. Anyway, you can slam up and come to the right to start with, and there's going to be a coin here. And then we're not done with the void bomb yet. There's going to be we can go even further up. Oh god, he's following. So you can see it there just behind me. Where are we looking? Come on, there we go. And we're going to jump up there, and the Wrathstone is up there. And obviously we're going to jump down and then we're going to use the portal and try and not do that to go and get it. There we go. That's the Wrathstone got. And now we're going to sort of circle round this area around the top using the stairs. I'm just going to pick that up. There we go. And then try and don't do that. That was a weird, sort of went through the portal when I shouldn't have. So we're going to stay up on the top now. There's going to be a switch just to the left hand side here. This opens up a ledge if you do fall down, which we do actually have to do. Well, you don't, but it's... No, we do. Sorry. I'm trying to think ahead. Yeah, we do have to fall back down. So hit that switch and we'll be able to climb back up without going through all that with the bomb again. So we'll swing over here. There's going to be a chest and there's going to be loads of those little acid guys. There we go, and there's the chest. And then you may have noticed that there is a coin in the middle of that area still, and that's because we have to fly at it or float over from up here. And there it is on that plinth. Can't jump up. I definitely tried, and that is not possible, so you definitely have to float over. And obviously this is why we opened up that handhold, because we can just climb straight back up now. Aren't many item chests. There aren't many chests at all really in this one. I think there's just the 4 small chests and just the 3 item chests, so it's all good stuff in this level really. You see that's a portal that's going to open up later on. It's all going to make sense. It's part of the side mission. The Staunch the flow, I'll explain it in a minute because we're going to walk over there in a minute. We're just going to get that, and then the Trickster Key is behind this crystal. You kind of have to float and do the R2 gauntlet smash at the same time and try and not do that. I thought I actually died, but I didn't. Yeah. Probably sure you could do it a bit cleaner than that. I did the last time I did it. So here's the key. And then we're going to get the first valve. I'm going to turn the first valve for the side mission. There are 5 of these valves, and it's going to drain the water in this area. This place right now is going to drain the water there. And that's where we're going to be coming back using the portal right at the end. It's the last thing we'll be doing. So there, hit that first one. 4 more of those to go. They're all nice and obvious and on the way. Next is another coin, and it's directly across the opposite side. So we're going to have to slam to get back up. I'll just show you where the coin is. We'll come down there, and there it is. This is the pathway to get out, the story path now. You're supposed to come towards the screen and grab that coin. And then we're going to get the second valve. I have to do some traversing, which is not always too fun in this game, to be honest, because the controller likes to just change depending on which way you're facing. It doesn't really keep a universal control scheme when you're on things like that. But we'll let it off because it's pretty damn fun. So you're going to come around here. You will come around here anyway. This is the mission way, and there's going to be an automatic spring up here after this conversation. See it right there. It's going to bounce you up, and there's the second valve. And then you can see straight across is going to be the next coin. You can see it over there to the left. That's the way we need to continue anyway, so that's where we're going to go. Again, the map is for people using timestamps. Sorry if it's getting a bit annoying jumping to it all the time, but if anybody is using timestamps, they're not going to know where we are. And there we go. And this is the way you would come now. I'm just going to do a little bit of an edit here because a little bit of a fight. And there's another portal that's going to come into use very soon. Now there's probably a cleaner way to get this coin now. It's below here, it's the second one. I drop down and I don't really respond. So the map has sort of flipped. That's the coin there, but this is the route we've just taken. The map's gone up 1. So you see the coin is kind of there in the middle of nowhere. And I sort of drop. Could have done this cleaner, but I die. It doesn't matter. Well, I don't die, I just respawn. Across the way. We need to go down there anyway, which we're going to do in a minute, but it's better to jump from the top and kind of float down and bring yourself as close to that R2 prompt. Oh, change my mind then. There, that's what you're trying to get to, and it's going to take you into a secret area where the third valve is. There's also a bunch of other stuff in here. So here we are. This is the third valve. Wow, so sensitive, the cursor on that map. Probably a lot easier on keyboard. There's a Limbo Chest that you don't actually have to do anything to open or to make appear. Don't get anything good out of this one, I don't think. Just to look, the toxic Scarab. That's not a bad one actually. And then we've got the health just before we leave. So this portal's opened up, as has the other one that we just passed, jumping across those platforms. We're going to use these to move through the level later on. We're going to use that one right at the beginning to get back once we've drained all the toxic acid. Another coin coming up. It's a long, not a long way, but it's quite a ways. We'll be coming back here later on as well, just for something, but it's going to be on the higher up bit because we've got to open that up there, and we do need the Aether spark, so you will need that there. That's one of the points. But this statue here has a coin behind it. See, we've sort of walked up there past that other coin, but we have to jump across there. We'll be doing that in a minute, or not a minute, but 5 or so minutes. I've got a pretty big fight coming up, to be honest. Here's another coin, and then we're going to be going to a kind of secret area. It's really obvious, but it seems secret because there's an epic chest here, and they're always in well hidden places. Conversation here, but we're not going to watch it. Obviously, always leave those in because 100% and they're on the map, so why not? Here's the first Scarab Hulk. So a big fight's going to break out. There's going to be loads of enemies, and then eventually this guy will appear. I'm not going to show it. He's very easy to defeat. They drop acid on the floor like that, and then they charge you, and that's pretty much it. So just take him out, and once you do, you'll be notified that 1 of 4 is down. And then once all these guys are done, the chest will... Oh yeah, one doesn't spawn. It was weird. One spawns on his own. He's a bit late to the party. But there he is. And once he's done, the chest will appear. And this is going to get us a trophy for having all of War's abilities. This is the third and final one. There we go, Stoneskin. So we've got the Master of War trophy there. And now we're going to go back. I'm going to open these portals up because we need to go and get across the acid, the toxic water, whatever it is. It's green. It's usually acid if it's green. Open this up, and I'm sure it's pretty obvious what we're doing here. We're going to throw that bomb through and blow that orange rock out of the way so we can cross. That portal, no, this portal, sorry, is going to come into play again later on for quite a tricky little maneuver we have to do. So you can just jump through this, and it's going to take you there. I'm going to get this coin, and then straight after this is the treasure map. So the whole map's going to open up now, which is always nice. There it is. And then we're going to jump back to that first bit, the way we came up the stairs. We're going to jump across now because we're able to get there. Just going to open this item chest beforehand. See, this is pretty much the whole level now. There's not much else to do. There's just lots of interesting stuff in a small area rather than being big open snowy areas, which are kind of boring to be honest. This is a lot better. I like it when the game's like this. So another coin as soon as you jump across, and then we're going to do a long puzzle. Quite a lot. You have to go through a lot to get this epic chest. So first of all, you need Aether Spark. If you don't have that, come back after mission 11, and you can do it then. And you're going to track this ball all the way around without hitting any of those blue lasers or anything else, and put it in here, which is going to unlock that handhold. I'm going to kill these guys as we drop down, I think. Yes, because they'll just follow me. And then we're going to climb up the handhold and the vertical. And we're going to open up a portal up there. We need a bomb. There's going to be a wall, you can see. And obviously we can't throw the bomb through the portal because it's on the wrong angle. And we can't just jump through and hope it's going to work. So the way I found most effective to do it is to go through the portal and quickly aim north towards the wall as you jump through, and then throw the ball as quickly as possible. You can see me do it. It's really quick, but it might take a couple of tries, but it is the easiest way I've found. There you go. Quickly jump through and then throw that ball towards the wall. If there is a more simple way, I couldn't figure it out. That was just the easiest way for me to do it. A rift is going to open up here. One of these guys is going to come through with an extra bat for some reason. But once you take care of those, that is it. Finally we can get to this epic chest, which is going to be an armour piece. There we go. I've had to go through all that to get to this secret area up here for this epic chest. Was it worth it? I don't know. We'll find out eventually once we get the abyssal armour. Conqueror's abyssal armour. Next is Scarab Hulk. The next 3 Scarab Hulks are actually part of the story and can't be missed. It's just that first one. You might not go to that area, so you'll miss him. The rest of them you will have to take on, because we have to do all this with the acid gates. We just take care of these here, and then we need to go up here and drop down, and this is where the next Scarab's going to spawn. He's just there. So I'm going to drop down and take care of him quickly. Actually leave this one in, must be pretty quick. No, I don't. There we go. Then we need to hit that switch, and then we've got some bomb puzzles to do. It's going to stop that there. That's a permanent one. If you don't hit that switch, that's going to keep going. But this acid will stop in intervals. It's going to allow us to grab this bomb and go past. And we're going to need to do this twice. Once for the story path, and once for a coin, which we're getting now, along with the 4th valve. So we're going to go up here, and then we need to light all these torches to light the bomb as well. Obviously we need war for that. Get the blade out, and then we're going to light these first 2 in one go in a zigzag pattern. Couldn't quite reach that 3rd one, unfortunately, but you need to stay high on the stairs, otherwise you can't highlight the torches just at all. So yeah, I got that one at the back by accident. And there we go. Let's go light the bomb. Get us up to that coin, and there you can see the valve there obviously as well. But again, we're going to show an individual map for anyone using the timestamps. There it is. Just up there. 1 to go. It all finishes very quickly. Everything seems to be in sort of one area in a minute. So, Trickster Key 2 of 2 is coming up. It's a very obvious one. Doesn't get much more obvious than massive pink crystals, but it is on the way. You need to come this way for the story to get the hell out of here, basically. So this is what you were supposed to do. Is you're supposed to grab this bomb, come this way, and blow this wall up this way. There we go. And blow that up. And then we're going to jump across using the smashy bounce jump. And then you can see the glow of pink crystals there. Obviously there's something behind these, and it's a Trickster Key. Obviously smash these crystals out the way, and that is going to reveal it. Just that big one will do. Oops, double smash there, didn't need that. Now we've got Scarab Hulk 3 and 4. They're going to spawn together as soon as you drop down here. They're not too bad. I mean, they're fairly easy. Just hit them hard and don't stand in the acid. You'll be fine. We're going to skip again because we don't need to see it all. And then we're going to open this up, which means we can get a bomb. We're going to get the Limbo Chest. So you see there the Exterminator side mission is complete now. We're going to get a Limbo Chest now. This one is not obvious at all. We need to grab the bomb, and then we need to use this bomb. We need to throw it sort of more towards the screen, this side, rather than near the flame, because we need to light a flame torch up there on the top bit, the balcony bit. So you need to hit the flame, then hit the bomb, and then hit the torch. You can do it all three from down here, but you can't do it from up there. So you see that torch is lit. That made the Limbo Chest appear. So you need to use that bomb to redirect the blade, basically. There's no way to light that torch another way. And that is that. The wall will be gone as well, meaning we can move on towards the end game. Because this is the end of the level, but we've got a fair amount to actually do with regards to finding stuff. Lots of secret stuff happening now. So you see that portal's just lit up. We're going to go through there shortly. That takes us right back to the start where the first valve was. First we're just going to get a few things. You can see there's a sort of a locked Trickster Door there, or blocked one. We don't use that. That's not the one we're going for. There's a coin here, very obvious, and then we have the side mission directly after that. You can see it there. It's pretty obvious. Don't do that. You saw the game sort of, the frame rate completely dropped. That's why I fell, because couldn't see what I was doing. So there we have Journey to the Center of the Corruption, the side mission. All you need to do is drop down this pipe, and that is it. Complete. And here is the last valve, number 5. And that is going to completely drain that pool, which we will need to go and investigate in a minute. We're just going to go through the Trickster Door and clear that place out first. So you can see there, complete. Turn all the valves to drain the pool. And then we need to investigate it. Here's Trickster Door in the gutter. This one isn't as bad as some. There's a few enemies here, but not too many. Lots of coins in here. Last item chest, and then you can see there's 4 coins, 2 other chests, and a Healthstone. For the Healthstone, you do need Aether Spark. So if you do not have that, you'll have to come back. You can get everything else, but apart from that Healthstone, unfortunately. When you bounce on here to get the 17th coin, a bunch of those little acid flea, toxic fleas, whatever they are, they're going to appear. Just get rid of those quickly and open this chest. And then we've got a couple more coins, another chest. Not so well hidden really, but it's there. Pretty obvious, to be honest. Another chest. Another coin is on the way round. It's really obvious. Be very surprised if you miss this one. Probably the most obvious one in the game. And then we're going to kill these guys and charge up that soul cache. We have no need for that for any other reason than just getting some souls and clearing the way, but you can see the Aether puzzle on the floor there. We need to obviously get the ball around the course without hitting any of the blue lasers or whatever they are. Pretty easy one. And then the Healthstone is going to appear, and that is it for collectibles for this mission. All that's left to do now is the Staunch the Flow side mission and then beat the final boss, which is quite a weird one. It's an acid spitting statue. That's it. It rotates and it spits acid. Not one of the best design bosses, but there you go. And it's quite annoying, to be honest, because you get constantly bombarded with toxic fleas. That's probably the worst part of it. So we're going to go and do Staunch the Flow first. We're going to go all the way back that we came. Then we're going to use that portal that lit up as we dropped down. It's going to take us right back to the beginning of the mission. I'm going to take on... yeah, I tried to shoot him. He doesn't die, because you can hear him as you walk past, but you can't kill him. So I'm going to leave. Bounce back up here. You need to sort of stay... Yeah, I forgot to jump. Try jumping next time. There you go. Try and get up there. Some more guys are going to appear now, because of course they are. Those little acid things. Toxic fleas. And we're going to get this teleport now. I'm going to use this portal. Here we are, right at the back of the beginning. You'll recognise this is where the first valve was. There it is, and that's all drained now. And there's a big thing down here. I'm going to use L1, R2, super move, beast mode, whatever you want to call it. And it clears this area pretty effectively. So hopefully you have it as well. It just makes it a lot easier, because you get bombarded with those flea guys. So you're going to take the flea Hulk out. And he's going to die really quickly. All these little guys turning up. So you see there, Staunch the Flow has been completed. That was it. You basically just need to do the 5 valves and then come and kill this guy, the Flea Hulk. And that was the whole thing. So all we have left to do now is finish the mission, which is the boss fight. I'll just stay for a moment while we do a little bridge puzzle. I just want to say a thing or two about that. It's very obvious what we're supposed to be doing, but just in case, yeah, that was well done. Honestly, I'm good at games. More of these guys. I think the worst thing is that they charge you like that. That's the worst thing. You can't get away from them. So this bridge here, you need to change to war, and you need to hit that switch on the left first, and then the right, and it needs to be a charged blade, so it lasts longer. The first one on the left raises this bridge, the second one on the right stops that flow of toxic water, allowing you to stand in the middle, and then when it all resets, this bridge is going to come up, and that was it. And then this is it. That portal leads you back to before the bridge. That's all that does, in case you want to go back and get anything. But after that, we're just going to come here and kill this statue thing. Pretty horrible boss. Can kill you really quickly. Even we're on easy here, and it does kill me at one point. There's probably more effective ways to kill it than I do. I'm used to just using the gun. The charged gun is pretty good. But if you get in that stream of acid, it can sort of trap you and sort of stun lock you and just kill you instantly, which it will do shortly. Basically just watching where the head is and move out of the way. Blight cannon, that's what it's called. Move out of the way of the stream. So it's going to be sort of be 6 o'clock, and it's going to be sort of 7 and 4. And it just rotates in that sort of direction the whole time. And that's it. You could probably follow it. I think one of the streams doesn't work. You could follow it around if you really wanted to, but there's not much of a gap. I think this is the one facing us now, doesn't do the stream. Yeah. It's not essential, but anyway. The most annoying thing, like I said, is these little flea guys harassing you the whole time. And you can't shoot it. It's invincible whilst it's rotating, obviously, as you've seen. And that's it. So I'm going to let the rest of this play out. We're going to destroy this. I think I die very shortly. Yeah, see, it catches me in that stream and does a lot of damage. And I die stupidly because, yeah, sort of get stuck. And then I don't know what that was. I just landed on, but it killed me. I think it was one of the flea guys. So I'm back on war now. Right, that's it from me. I'm going to let this finish off. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Feel any better?